great evening all the way from Hello Motherland, South Africa. We are reaching you live from Johannesburg. Before we go further, we'll say, may Ekekerewa keep strengthening all of us. May Chukwu Kikabiamada make us to be alive, be glorified. May kingdom of God be reign. May his name be exalted in everything that we do. We glorify his only name because he's the one that made it possible for us to be alive in this day. We thank him, we honor him, we glorify his holy name in everything that we do. We glorify, we exalt his holy name. In the mighty name of Yeshua Messiah, we pray. We say, all right. Today being 17th of February, our great leader is going to be on air this evening, 7 p.m. Biafra time. 7 p.m. Biafra time. We're still on morning. We're still on Thanksgiving. We're still on giving Chukwu Kikabiama for everything he do in our life. We still exalting his holy name. But before we go further, we will not hesitate to say, Ekekerewa that give us our great leader, Hamadike one of Biafra, for everything that he's doing to make sure that we go back to our promised land. We say, may his name of Chukwu Kikabiama be praised in his life. We say, may his name be adored in his life for everything that he's doing. We respect him because as nugu kwaya wanyi mutawanyi ibe akono tode owo kundebo ekelela Chukwu Kikabiama na ihe niile nke ọ na-eme o ji arụ kwara ngwa ọrụ iji hụ na anyị lara laghachikwa ebe anyị kwesịrị. And the onye ọwụla, everybody must have his pen and paper regarding this evening broadcast. We have to have our pen and paper to make sure that we listen attentively. And we will not hesitate to open our line this evening in case, because we don't have much time, I have to do it as soon as possible to free the air for him to come on air. The line to call still remain the same, +27612156429. I repeat again, +27612156429. You can call us on WhatsApp, +27611696375. I repeat again, +27611696375. Our Skype line still remain the same, Motherland. I repeat again, Motherland. You can also call us and bring your own contribution and also tell us what is going on. The info, not the anything that you know that is not true. Everything that is true, things that happen during this burial period. And you that try to come on air or to cajole or to blame anyone is not going to happen in this platform. Let all of us know that we are going back home. You must bring a word of encouragement to the people that is in Biafra land because they're doing everything possible to make sure that we go back home. It's not easy to be in a cage, in a dungeon called Evil Forest. I know what I'm saying. It's not easy to be in this midst of these criminals, this dungeon. But because Chukwu Kikabiama is the one that is our strength, because he's the one that making everything, they are not looking to you to spare you because they are not happy. Because they understand that if you go back where you're supposed to be, you are going to be free. You are going to see yourself as a human being. You are going to see yourself as a human being. That is why they are jealous. That is why they are angry. That's why they want to take your life. That's why they want to kill you before you see the Biafra. You see how wicked they are. You see how wicked they are. They are not happy because of this. They know that many things will not go the way they want it to go. Not only them. That is why you see some people that call themselves clergy, they don't want to talk. Because Biafra is truth. Biafra is light. Biafra is salvation. Biafra is way of life. Not in a place that you can be able to keep doing whatever you're doing, they keep robbing you. You understand what I mean? In this hollow platform, in this land of Biafra, whenever you want sick, you go to hospital. Yeah, I didn't say that prayer don't heal sick. But there's some things that you use Panadol to cure. In that dungeon, you don't even have Panadol. You don't have Fensic. You don't have Ampiclos. You don't have, and when I say Ampiclos, what you have there is not proper. They just use it. There's some things that are going to happen to you. It require antibiotic. They might use some capsule to deceive, to take life out of you. There's some things that you need. You need a blood tonic. You need a blood capsule to cure it. You cannot sit inside your house and say that you are praying for 24 hours. You will receive that healing. Yes, God heals. But there's some things it require man thing. That is why many doctors always say, we treat, but God heal. If you did not go for that treatment, how can you get your healing? You understand where I'm going? You understand where I'm going? Those that call themselves clergy, you know that we need, somebody is hungry. Somebody is hungry. Somebody is dying with Mieti Allah, Fulani Hesman. They are cutting a lot of people's neck. You want me to protect myself with a sticker. You want me to go out there and say that I'm speaking in tongues. Where there's an Aruji, where there's AK-47 coming after me, where many machete. Okay, let me draw you. When Jesus Christ was here, there was a point in time he reached. Peter removed his own machete. Do you think that only Peter have a machete among them? Because he was thinking it's a time for action to action. You know, that is what I'm saying. We say Mechuko Kikabiama keeps strengthening our deputy for analyzing it yesterday. We say Mechuko Kikabiama keeps strengthening him. He's a man that understands what you call freedom. He's a man that will understand what you call need, that you need. Not only him is saying this. Even if you go to social media, you'll find people saying that. You will see so many people that is in problem. They have lost the track. They condemn somebody that's speaking the truth. You know, they say that Ezioku na Rafo. And when you speaking the truth, people hate you. But at the end, that truth changed everything. You mustn't be afraid of speaking the truth. You mustn't be afraid to speak the truth. If David keeps silent, did not go to the battlefield with Goliath, people of Israelite will be tormented by Goliath. You understand what I mean? He's a man of God. He's a prophet also. But he chose. He's a king also. He chose to go and defeat what is fighting him. And not only him, things that are fighting the whole nation, things that are tormenting the whole nation. That is why he stood up and go to the battlefield and say, enough is enough. Who is that Philistines that are tormenting my people? Who is that uncircumcised that bringing mayhem to my people while I am alive? If there is Chukwokikabiama, I need you this time. Stand on my side. Then I will do the work. Because God cannot work the one he's supposed to do. Yes, you will do your own part. God will do his own part. That is why IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, has stood up to make sure that we do our own. To make sure that we restore our holy land. To make sure that we protest. Despite the killing. Despite the molest. Despite the starving us to death. The same thing that happened in 1967 is still happening in our land. If you say that it's not happening, do you have your own seaport? When you imported something, you take it to Lagos. Before you come back, they make it to be higher. Our people cannot afford to buy it. It's still another way around of starving us to death. When you try to open your own factory, they must do something to bring you down. Or do you think that there is many people don't want to come and establish and open a factory? But so many of them, they have put fear inside them. They are afraid to invest in our land. That's another starvation. That's another way to demoralize. That's another way to take life out of us in Biafra land. A lot of things is going wrong. But the indigenous people of Biafra say, despite all these things, we rather we die than to live in that mess called contraction, the cemetery that called Nigeria. The worst cemetery ever you can imagine. Because of that, it took the life of our great king and the Eze, Afaruku Ibeku, and the Lolo, Ugobeze, young, vibrant women, still young. If it's not that, he's supposed to be alive. But although that he has already ordained that it will go like that, through Chukwokikabiama, but it's not our wish. And it cannot be our wish. Many people has lost their loved one. Many people has died regarding of this quest. Many people has stood up, say enough of this. Many people went to the street, walk from Abato, Imo, walk from Imo, walk from Abato, Iguacha. So many lost their life also there. The mayhem they brought to us, they keep calling us one thing. In England, that create this dungeon called Evil Forest. There's a people that are seeking for their own republic. There's a people that are saying they don't want to belong to them again. Whenever they went to street, nobody shoot them. But in that dungeon they create in Africa, whenever you go outside the street, it become a crime. It become a crime. Standing for your own freedom. Say, I don't want to belong to you. I don't want to answer this useless name. I don't want to answer the name that I don't know the meaning. It's not a crime. Self-determination is not a crime in Europe. But when it comes to Africa, self-determination become a war. Why the UN is keeping mute? Why AU is keeping mute? Why the world is keeping quiet? Because self-determination in Europe is not a crime, but black man's side. Sake of the resources, it becomes a crime. You see how the world has turned to a hypocritical world. You see how things have went wrong. That is why the indigenous people of Biafra, I must do whatever they will have to do to remove fear in African soil, to remove people to be in this situation, because only Biafra can save Africa. Only Biafra, I repeat again, only Biafran people can save Africa, because we are resolute, we are fearless, we have determined to to take what belongs to us. That's why you don't hear the Gota media in that contraction called Nigeria to stand and speak the truth. Rather, thing you can hear is negative thing concerning. The question, this thing, why they don't have their own sense to ask a question. The things I can hear in their own area. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not go home. You see? So many hatred. So many hatred. And it is not what makes me angry. These things coming out of the people that we want them to be free also. Not even from Hausa people. It makes me angry. I had it in so many places. From who? From those that we call neighbor. Yoruba people. That's the only thing they can ask. But they never ask why this man called himself police commissioner. Why the zoo called... They don't even have mind to ask what makes this England to put an imposter. Only thing they can ask why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not appear in a funeral. But the right question they're supposed to ask, they never stood up and asked that question. Mieti Allah is killing them. They cannot ask a question. Why the zoo called contraction cannot be able to call them terrorists? They don't have mind to ask that question. Only thing they can ask you, why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we cannot find him there. You see? Sometimes it makes me, in fact, if you don't love me, I cannot love you. If you don't love me, I cannot love you. My own love, Akiji tunyere m ka ejikwa tunyere if itself ma aka nke ga ha otu isi tunye mu anwe ike tuyare ya tukaria ya otu o si dị njọ. Because they don't love me. I cannot love them. Yeah, I stayed there so long. I lived in that area. I know what I'm saying. Before I travel. There's so many things they cannot change. Onye na afọ oge n'anya enwe ike ịfụ gị n'anya ka m gwa gị eziokwu. Onye na-ahụ oge n'anya onweghị ike ịhụ gị. Onye kpọrọ gị asị onweghị ihe mere ka o nwee ike kpọọ gị mmadụ. Ihe ọ masịkwara gị mere onye iro gị. Ọ hụrụ ndị be ha sị ihe ọ masịrị gị mere iko nne gị. Onweghị mgbe ọ ga-awụ nna gị. Okay. Ihe ọ masịrị gị mere iko nne gị onwe mgbe ọ ga-awụ nna gị. O nweriri ebe ọ ga-eme ọrụ ịkwa gị kpakam. Ọrụ bakwa gị ya. But we are going home. We are going back to Biafra land. I would love you to call in and bring your own contribution. The line to call still remain the same, +27612 156.
nnukwu mmadụ nnukwu arụsị. Oke mmadụ nọ ka nnukwu mmụọ. Ọ ka o si mee. Ọ ya ka ndị ụmụ Biafra mama nụ abịakwala m ọzọ mana eji m ajụjụ bịa anyị na ndị ugwu anyị abụ n'ofu anyị abụrụ ofu ọ gịnịzi n'ụdị iche
ife dị iche rika abịa n'ekike anyị abụrụ ofu abịa n'efe m Chukwu a na-akpọ n'ike enu ọ bụ na ọgụgụ isi Chukwu kwanyere anyị aka.
All right. Due to the technical problem, but we are back again. We are not one people. We cannot be one. We have to go back home. The line to call still remain the same, +27612156429. I repeat again, +27612156429. You can call it. Our lines are open. I still remain your humble servant, Mazi, Chidera, Oduogele. Come from Makanite. Makanite is in Bend, in Umaya. Or you can call us on WhatsApp, +27611696375. I repeat again, +27611696375. Our Skype lines still remain the same. Motherland. I repeat again, Motherland. Our lines are open. Call us and bring your own contribution, because you have to call us and bring your own contribution. The lines are open. Call us and bring your own contribution. This is Radio Biafra. Hello, Motherland. Let's go to the caller online. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafra and lovers of freedom, wherever you're listening from tonight. I say that Chukwu Kikabema continue to bless all of us. In the name of Chukwu Kikabema. I really want to reverence our own Mazi, and I say that Chukwu Kikabema continue to strengthen even our deputy at the same time. When it's Pastor that I'm calling from Lagos, the heart of the contraction. Mazi Oduogele, as he just have said, the truth is we are not one people, and we must not lose our identity as a people. We must protect our own identity. So, like I was saying, we must protect our own identity. We must not have to lose our own identity. We have demonstrated fierce eagerness and willingness to have ourselves free on that prayer day. The world all over have been able to witness that these people, they are resolute and they are determined. They are formidable not to go back, but to achieve that which our Chukwu Okikabiyama have called us to come and achieve, which is the restoration of the land of the ransom. So, which is the restoration of the land of the ransom, and that we must achieve. All hands must be on deck. All hands must